Is that what you saw that in that kind of Tampa Buffalo game? Like everyone's buzzing about that game yesterday. What kind of message do you think the Sabres maybe sent yesterday?
I mean, that game. Did you guys watch? That game was electric.
Yeah, I
Incredible.
did.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure both coaches are saying like we got to keep the puck out of the net. Um, but listen, I don't know if you guys saw Darlene's um, interview after the game. I mean, he's like, I love this. Like, we haven't been in this position in a long time, and for the fans of the city of Buffalo, like, listen, they added some depth players and some great heaviness to their back line too. Stanley, Shen, and then now you got Sam Carrot, guys that are willingness to stick up for your teammates, draw some toughness to the team. And listen, that's what Florida did the last few years. That's what Tampa did the last few years. Like these guys that are kind of drag you into the fight with them. Like, hey, I got your back. I'm going to make you feel a little bit stronger, a little bit tougher. Like, you go out there and play your game. I'll take care of the other stuff. And I think that's what both sides of the team did. You know, all that. I'm assuming because I was working the game in Tampa, that Darlene stuff all stemmed from what happened against Braden Point, the cross check, then the other cross check. So, listen, that's why Tampa's so good. Those guys in the locker room stick up for each other. They build a brotherhood. It's like they care about everyone in the locker room. It just goes to show you like what Buffalo has built. It hasn't been like that the last 14 years, but I don't know what clicked in that room, what something clicked, and now you just added a guy that, Luke Shen, that's won 2 Stanley Cups. That's only going to bring more value to the team. So credit to Buffalo for not backing down, and credit for Tampa for sticking up for your teammates. That just goes to show you winning hockey is about being with each other and sticking together.
Patty, where does that start? Like in the Tampa locker room, like does that come from Coop or just having good quality players and leaders throughout the dressing room? Like if a guy gets traded to the Tampa Bay Lightning, I'm not going to use you as an example because you already knew this stuff and it's how you conduct yourself. But how do they know that to be a Lightning player, you got to be all in, and if you're not going to partake in any of that, you probably won't fit in and you won't be around very long?
Yeah, and I think it starts with the leadership group. When I got there, Stammer, Hetty, McDonough, Cooch, guys that are leaders, but I think it conducts himself by Coop and like bringing a player in and understanding he gives them a role right when they step in that locker room, and you feel a part of that, and I think that's the biggest thing. Like, and the guys bring you into that fight. Like when we traded for guys, we made them feel at home from day one. Like you're part of this group, you're gonna ride or die with us no matter what. And I think the beauty of it, no one cared about where they were in the lineup. No one did. It was just let's do our job, let's do it the best we can. Everyone has a line, everyone has a role, and everyone just go do it. And I think that's what Coop does too so well, is understanding and creating that message to the players and having those conversations with the players also when they get there. Free agents, trade deadline acquisitions, like all these guys. So I think making them feel comfortable right away. And I think they've done a really good job. Julian Brisebois has done an amazing job, and that's why they're going to continue to kind of keep this thing going. Like once you think Tampa's window is closing, it just opens right back up again because of the veteran group they have, the players they have in the locker room, the people that care. Um, I think that just sends a message to a lot of teams. And look what Florida's done. You know what I mean? And their locker room, how much that has changed over time. And people want to play there. People want to play for those guys. And all the messages coming out of the Olympics through, the Kachuk brothers and what they bring. And, that just mentality, they have. I'm feeling confident, having that swagger. And it's contagious.
Well, the one guy that is putting on a show every single night is Nikita Kucherov right now, and I mean he's been doing it his whole career, but it's absurd. He had 3 points again last night, I believe, since January 1st. I don't know if it includes last night's games. He's got 48 points since the new year, which is 12 more than McDavid, and McDavid feels like he has 3 points a night. Yeah. Like McDavid every night, which he did. I think he had 2 last night in Vegas. I mean, you saw him up close and personal, but I'm sure you saw him do some stuff in practice that was just absurd. Like, what was it like just hanging out with him maybe after practice, pucks out there, and just watching him dance and do what he does?
Yeah, Kucher's a special player. I don't think a lot of people know how much time and effort he puts into his work ethic, and I think that's why he's one of the greatest players. Just up close in the summertime, he lets my son skate with him in the summer, and I get to go out there and watch. And then beforehand, I used to go with him, and I just think everything he does has something to do with every spot he's going to be on the ice, where he's going to be, how he's going to pick up the puck on the rim, how he catches a pass off his heel, how he kills the spin when he gets a pass. Like, there's so much more that goes into depth at what he does, and I think we don't realize how really good he really is. We're so blessed to have him in Tampa. We're blessed to have him in the NHL, but he puts in the time and effort to be the greatest player, and he wants to be the best player in the league. And I think you can see it year after year. And the thing is, with Cooch, he gets a bad knack, obviously, from the media, but he's the best guy. He's the best teammate, great personality. And he brings people into the fight. Like in the summertime, like guys want to skate with him, guys want to be with him, guys want to learn from him, and I think that's the beauty of it. And I know he works with Adam Oates, but everything he does is situational, where he needs to be on the ice and where he's always at the ice, where he's receiving pucks. His edge work, you can see his edge work, the way he can kind of move around in the neutral zone. It's pretty impressive. And I was lucky enough to have a front row seat